back to my channel. Today's video is something very interesting, and yeah, so today's video is about there's no time limit to do stuff, and I feel like a lot of people think that in their life they have to do certain things in a certain amount of time, where their age has to be a certain age, and if they don't get that, they're basically a failure in life. And that isn't true. You're not a failure if you don't get something in a certain age. Everything happens in the right time, and if it isn't the right time, it won't happen for you. So I have 8 examples of what people think that they should do in a certain age, and this is the most common things, 8 things that people really think that they should do, and people really shouldn't be thinking that way. So yeah. So the first example is people think that they should get married by the age of 30, before the age of 30, and the reason why this point is so common is because everyone has the same mindset. Most people have the same mindset, and getting married before 30 isn't necessary, because sometimes you don't find the right person before the age of 30, and if you get married before the age of 30, that could be the wrong person for you. Maybe that person isn't the right person and you just end up divorcing because it's not right, or you end up sticking together just for, you know, showing the society you're so happy and all that, but inside you're really upset, and then you regret your decision of getting married before the age of 30. If you would wait even a bit more, just because of the age thing, you kind of ruin your life, kind of thing. So it's better to think of it logically, and not because, oh, society thinks that a certain age has to be, you know, this way because everyone's doing it like that. It's not true. You shouldn't be thinking like that. Okay, so the second example is that students usually think that they should be 21 when they graduate, or like 22, but it's not necessary that students have to graduate on a certain age. Sometimes even older people go to uni. That's very common. And there is an example of this 96-year-old going to uni at the age of 92, and within 4 years he completes his uni, because at the age of 92 he thinks, I should get education, because he's always wanted education, and then by the age of 96 he achieved it. This was for him, for his own happiness, and it helped him get the happiness. So it's not definitely that every time you have to be at a certain age to gain the goal. It's okay to gain it any time, as long as it makes you happy. Example number 3 is that most people think that they should have kids by the age of 30 or the age of 35. And this is also another wrong thing, because there is no age limit to having kids. You know, there's people that have kids at the age of 60, 70, or even 80, but like, it doesn't mean that you have to be 25 plus to get kids. Sometimes younger kids have kids. Sometimes it's okay to have kids any age, because God has planned it all, and if it's meant to be, then it will definitely happen. So you can't judge someone having kids late or someone having kids early, because that's what life is, to be honest. So the fourth point is getting a good career by the age of 25, and this is also another common thing. And because of the competition these days, the population, there's a lot of, you know, hard like competition where like you have to be above everyone to get that career, and it's tough, but you'll definitely get that any age. You just have to work hard and stay consistent, and you'll get the goal. So trying to achieve a goal of you're having a good career by the age of 25 is a bit too demanding, because in this day and age it's a bit tough. But I guess even by the age of 35 or 40, if you get that goal, it's something to be happy about, rather than complaining about it. The fifth point, having your own house by the age of 30. This is also something that youngsters actually do think, that will get a house. You know, they're definitely trying to save up and they're trying to gain it, but it's okay not to gain it by the age of 30. It's okay to get it by the age of 40, because at least you know you're gaining your goals and you'll get it eventually. Like, you know, you're not giving up, you have a hope and you're doing it. So stay consistent and never give up, and don't think it's a certain age that you need to get it by, because if you think like that, then when you reach 30, you're going to be so disappointed you're actually going to give up, which isn't going to be good for you. The sixth example is being a millionaire by the age of 40. This is what also I've heard a lot of people say, that they want to be a millionaire, or they're like, they want to be so rich that they retire by the age of 40. And I'm just like, who retires at the age of 40? It's something to think about when people are retiring at the age of 60 and 70. So you need to think about it logically. So money is not everything. So also give time to your family and spend time with them, because a lot of people forget to spend time with their family members, and they get so hardcore career orientated. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you get me. This is point 7. A lot of people think that they should have at least 2 to 3 kids by the age of 40, before the age of 40, and this is also a wrong way to think, because sometimes some people struggle to have kids, and it takes them time to get them. So it's okay if you get kids even at the age of 50 or even 60, because I've actually heard a lot of people having kids at like 55ish and stuff, which is normal. There's people do judge, but it's not okay for people to judge, you know. People should be happy for them, because sometimes things come in the right time. So kids come in the right time. Your goals that you want to gain would come at the right time, not when you want it to come. So you need to also keep that in mind and never judge anyone based on if they don't have kids at a certain age. The last but not least, point 8. This is where people think that they would have at least 2 houses by the age of 50, and sometimes people are so busy with work that they stop spending time with their family, and they forget that they even have a family, because they're trying to get 2 houses, and by that time they don't really get that back. So you need to also spend time with the family, but not be, you know, okay, I just want 2 houses by this age, or like this many houses. Just stay consistent and try to work hard, and don't give up if you don't get that, you know. If you don't get that, it's fine, because at least you have a life and you're living happily, so you need to not regret that. So this is a video where I decided to make, because I've realized that a lot of people, my close people, like close mates and close family members, would like saying that they need to achieve something by a certain age, and I'm just like, you really don't, because time is just, it's gonna click away anyway. So you need to make sure that you spend time with your loved ones. That is the one main thing. You need to spend time with your loved ones, no matter what, because you never know what could happen, you know. Everyone is passing away, you know, like, that's life. But you need to not have any regrets of not spending time with your loved one, because if they're not there, then why are you living? Like, what are you living for, kind of thing. It's kind of like that. And also another point is then you need to have goals, but don't set it on a time limit where if I don't get it by this age, then I'm basically a failure, because you're not a failure. You're going to achieve that goal, but it's going to take time, because if it takes time, that means it's going to be perfect. It's going to be there in the long run after. If you have it early, then it's easier for it to go as well, kind of thing. So if it comes late, it definitely would stick by there. So hopefully this video helps in any way, like, you know, making you feel better, because I've known a lot of people that think that it's not okay if they don't achieve that certain goal by a certain age, which is, it's okay if you don't, it's really okay. This is called life, and sometimes it's all God's wish that you get something better in return. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully you like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe and comment below what you want to see next. Thank you.